Hey everybody, how's it going? We are on chapter 14 of Girl Wash Your Face. And the lie today is I'm a terrible writer. And this is what she thought of herself because of one review. I mean, can you believe that? Like, I feel like we can all, not that it has to relate to writing, but I feel like we can all relate to that in some way or another in our lives, like of not feeling good enough or anything like that. I feel like we can all relate to it. But she said something really interesting. She said, somebody else's opinion of me is none of my business. And I've heard that before. And I'm like, yes, like this is like jackpot right here. Like it just just crazy. But literally, like it doesn't, yeah, why should you waste your energy on what they think when you should be using that energy to like create something or, just, yeah, that, I don't know, it just blows my mind out, and even me included, that we do this, that it's just a constant thing. Um, yeah, like you need to put your creativity out in the world, like no matter what. It's such a great outlet to do that, you guys. Like for me, it's like dancing. And am I gonna become a Broadway star or something? No, but I do it because I love it, and it's something that relaxes me, and it's just yeah. And another thing is, I actually really enjoy writing, so I'm not a blogger or anything like that, but I just really enjoy doing it. It's something that helps, if I'm stressed or something. That's usually what I go and do, and it works out great. Um, but yeah, you should yeah, like I was looking at my notes, and like putting that out there in the world is so important. Like no matter what you do, it whether it's art, dancing, singing, anything, like everybody needs to hear what you have to say, and it's really important that you have that outlet to go to. Like I can't even stress that enough. But yeah, it's just, and you're doing it for you. Like guess what, guys? You're doing it for you. You're not doing it for anybody else. That's not the point of creativity. You're doing it for you. And you should be doing it for you because it should be a passion of yours. It should be something that you're really passionate about. And some of the things that actually have helped her, she said, I stopped reading reviews. So she got one bad review, and then all of a sudden she just went, thought she was a terrible writer just because of that one thing. And it's like all the other people in the world could have gave her 5 stars, but since one person gave her 2 stars, she cared that much about it. And that one person's opinion made her think that she was a terrible writer. And that's crazy because, like, how can a one person's opinion have that much power on anybody, right? But somehow that's just what happened. She vowed to stop looking at reviews. And I think that is so important. I mean, if you're the type of person that can't handle that criticism or anything like that, I think you should not, yeah, not look at reviews, not any of that stuff. I think that's really great that she did that. Another thing that she did was actually, she said, I write for myself, which obviously everybody should do something that they love for themselves. It shouldn't be for anybody else, because then that takes away, that power, like, of your creativity. Like you need to make that magic. You need to go out there and get it, and you'll do it. And then the third one is, she said, I indulge in silliness. So for me, I always thought that like silliness was kind of, when you're a kid, you're so curious and you're so alive. Like, when you think about like bubbles back in the day, how excited kids used to get about bubbles. And it's like, now that we're adults, we're just like, okay, whatever. It's not that great. But when you're a kid, you think it's amazing. Like, and you get so excited about all these little things, and they don't even have to be big things. They're little. And I don't know. I think something about that sparks your creativity. It makes you, I can't even describe it. Like, I feel like it just, if you go back to that day and like think about being crazy and silly, something about that just reignites all that curiosity and that creativity of yours. And that's where the magic happens. Like, that's when something brilliant comes out, whether it's, like I said, writing, dancing, singing, art, photography, anything, whatever it may be. And yeah, I know that you guys can make something great. So I really hope that, that you go out there and be creative, find something that you're passionate about and do it, make something. I guarantee you can. So yeah, I hope this was useful and sparks your interest in being, creating something. And we will see you on the next one. Bye.